Welcome back, casual cooks. Today, we're winging it, and that means literally winging it. Chicken wings. I'm going to do a very quick, easy recipe today that's just going to involve a few ingredients. We've got a rub of salt, pepper, and granulated garlic, and I'm going to make two different sauces with Bachan's and Kinder's mild barbecue. So come along while we wing it on the Casual Culinary. So we're starting off with just one bag of party wings. You can get these at any grocery store. I just picked up some ones at Costco. And today we're essentially just going to season it, and I'm going to throw it on the smoker, but I'm not going to be smoking them. I'm just going to be cooking it at about 375, which would be considered wood fired. So let's get to it. So we're all gloved up. And the first thing we're going to take is Kinder's The Blend, but you could do this with anything. It's kind of a multi-use rub, but it's just salt, pepper, and garlic. And we're just going to put that over the chicken for seasoning. Okay, turn the chicken, make sure it gets completely coated. I would probably do about a medium coat on this. It doesn't need to be too liberal because you're also going to put sauce on it, but you do want each side of the wings covered. So you can check that out. It's got just a little seasoning on everything. Okay, and done with the seasoning, all we have to do now is turn on the smoker and bring it up to temp. I'm going to put my smoker up to about 375 degrees. So I'm going to turn this bad boy on, and I'm going to set it to 375 and give it a start, and probably come back in about 10 minutes. This will be up to temp, and we're good to start the wings. So we have the smoker rolling at 375. We have our chicken wings all peppered up and seasoned up. Again, we used the Kinder's Blend, which is just salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. And this is not smoking. You could smoke the wings, but I want it done a little faster, so it's just going to be wood fired. So we're going to get those things on the grill. Try to space them out so you can leave some space for the heat to get through there. All right, we're going to let those roll for about 17 minutes. It's going to be about, I've realized, about 35 minutes total is what we're looking for before we sauce them up. So we're going to do 17 minutes. We're going to flip them and do another 17 minutes, sauce them, set the sauce, and they're going to be ready to eat. It's been 17 minutes, so let's check the wings and flip them over. You can see we're starting to get some good color on there. I'm going to flip that over. You can see the caramelization in there. Like I said, very easy to do this recipe. It doesn't have to be on a smoker. You could do this on a gas grill. You could do this in an air fryer. Everything all the same, but it takes just a really quick, short time to get some good wings. All right, we're going to let it sit, still rolling at 375 for another 17 minutes, and then we're going to sauce them. So I'm going to set my timer, and we'll be good to go. See you on the flip side of 17 minutes. So the other 17 minutes has been up, so we're going to take those chicken wings off of the grill. Again, you can check those out, look for the color and the flavor. Now I'm going to put them in the exact same pan, the roasting pan. Normally you can get a brand new pan, but this whole pan is going to be going back in the smoker at 375. So if there was any germs that were on here or any bacteria, it's going to kill those in there. So I'm going to move all of those over here. I'm going to close the lid so I can keep the heat going in there. And I have 10 different wings, maybe 11 different wings, so it's not going to be an even split. But I'm going to put some of the Bachan's, it's like a teriyaki sauce, on one half of those wings and sauce them up a little bit. And it looks like it's a little caught. Let's get some more going out there. All right, I'm going to kind of stir those around, get them sauced up. They're not going to be perfect. We can put more sauce on after we pull them out, but we just want the sauce to set a little bit. You got to be careful when sauces are too sugary. They could burn easily, especially at a high temp. So that one could be one that has a lot of sugar in it. And then the second one that we're doing is Kinder's, and this is the mild barbecue. Really like this. It's not really spicy or anything like that, but it just adds a lot of good flavor, that traditional barbecue flavor. So we're going to put that one on, and let me stir those around. And then once the sauce is on, we're just going to put it back on the smoker for about 5 to 10 minutes just to incorporate the sauce and get it set on the outside. Add a little more of the barbecue. And like I said, you can always add a little more sauce after it's off the grill, or dipping sauce. So if people want to choose if they want to add more or not, you can let the person be in control of that. All right. And we're going to put this right back on. Again, this was the original tin that I had with the original raw chicken, but now the whole thing is going into the smoker at 375. So I'm not too worried about anything because it's going to definitely cook through any bacteria. And I'll be back in 10 minutes after that is set and we're ready to eat. So it's been 10 minutes, so let's get these off, plate them, and see how these things are. Right here is the Bachan's teriyaki. Right here is the Kinder's barbecue. And you can add more barbecue sauce if you want. I think it would look a little bit more exciting to have a little bit more sauce on there. I always like a little more sauce. You can do this with any sauce. It's simply a method. You could always put some type of buffalo sauce or other type of mustard sauce. This is really, again, just the method that you're using. So the wings have cooled off a little bit, so let's get in here. Here is the Kinder's barbecue. Nice wing. Again, you could dip this in some ranch for some extra flavor. Mm. Oh, look at, look at how moist and juicy that is. Mm. So good. So easy. 3 ingredients was all it took. That is 3 of the toppings, right? We have the Kinder's, the blend, which is just salt, pepper, garlic. We have the barbecue sauce from Kinder's, and we have Bachan's. We split the sauces so that we could have 2 different flavors of wings, and then we just have 1 package of party wings that I picked up from the store. So easy. Total, you're looking at about 45 minutes worth of actual cook time. So, oh my God, that is so good. Mm. Let's try the Bachan's. So here's the Bachan's. And again, this one is kind of a teriyaki flavor. Mm, gotta be kidding me. This just is so easy and so flavorful. And for such a short, quick period of time, the easiest thing you could do. Very easy to entertain because you could just scale this up. Doesn't take long at all. I chose to do it in the wood-fired grill, but you could do this on a gas grill or you could do this in an air fryer, all the same. So flavorful and good. Give this a try and let me know what you think. Your likes and subscriptions are always appreciated. Please give this a like, share the channel with a friend who you might think like it as well. And I hope you enjoyed winging it with me for a day. Have a good one, and remember, keep it casual.